It is my pleasure and a privilege to welcome you to the Soccer Football Whisperer Project YouTube channel. Our brand slogan, it's a new dawn. New because we are bringing solutions to club development leadership issues that have not been directly addressed from a qualitative perspective and made totally available to the entire soccer football family. I dare say before now. This Soccer Football Whisperer project comes to you with several unique components, all with the objective of creating and sustaining high-performing clubs. Shortly, you will become well acquainted and familiar on a long-term basis with this Soccer Football project right here on your YouTube channel. Let me introduce myself. I am Eric Uriah Williams, founder, chairman, and CEO of this project. See more on your social networks. I'm likely to be following you already. I'm a graduate of the Temple University in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, USA, where I completed a Bachelor of Science in Sports Coaching and Human Performance Lab. I followed on and completed a master's in education and administration. Everyone else introduces me as the Whisperer. Apparently, I once told a ball to relax, and to everyone's surprise, it did. But alas, I'm sorry to disappoint. But letting the air out of the football is not what this project is all about. It is about unveiling the seminal works associated with this project, which offer all clubs a new high-performance club curriculum with a syllabus and tools that completely cover the following construct. And it is the identification and means to positively manipulate the not too well-known key performance indicators that are needed for leading a sustainable high-performance soccer football club. Before I say much more about the project, let me ask a number of rhetorical questions that will help to keep you interested in this presentation. No doubt, even those with little interest in our game may have already asked themselves these questions on numerous occasions. Question 1, who is in charge of your favorite club? And please, hold your answers, as it may not always be the people who can walk downstairs and unceremoniously remove the manager coach, or even those who can turn off the source of funding for the budget. It could also be the noisiest group, and it could also be no one in particular. Question 2, who at your club is competently trained to execute such awesome responsibility? Question 3, who or what can be blamed as the cause of any continuing poor performances and downward spiral in the performance of the club? And also, surely, the club must have been doing much better a few years ago. So what is going wrong with the expensive recipe that is now costing so much more each year? Question 4, who at your club last received the Whisperer High Performance Club Development Leadership Training? That includes a performance management and appraisal system with tools for measuring the qualitative performance of the leaders, social and technical committees, manager coaches, high-performing support staff, teams, and players. Question 5. When was it that your club last sought to value and utilize qualitative feedback from the fans, the intelligentsia within support groups, and from the old grey foxes and legends? 6. Should clubs employ a trained high-performance CEO who would be on par with the General Secretary? Question 7. Should the manager coach bear the additional heavy lift of sustaining the following professional organization expectation? And I say again, should we continue to expect manager coaches to be appropriately qualified to accomplish the following? 1, ensure the strategic planning is done and the plans are executed professionally. 2, design and implement qualitative performance analysis training and select the specialist staff that are needed to assist in the operation of the high performance club, and then carry out the staff evaluation without appropriate tools. Should we continue to expect the manager coaches to select and implement the systems for their own performance evaluation? Should we expect the manager coaches, number 4, to select and develop and submit tools for the collection, storage, and timely retrieval of qualitative performance data from which to make accurate and sustainable decisions about the future of the club? And let me just pause a bit to explain why it is so important to make the distinction between the qualitative performance and the quantitative performance. We have a lot of tools that we are well served with tools that will help us to make good decisions regarding the quantitative aspect of the play. Number of goals scored, number of crosses, distance covered, throws for, throws against, fouls committed, and so on. But certainly, we would need to see a qualitative performance measures that are being introduced by the Whisperer that would help the clubs to really delve into what the qualitative aspect of the play is and be able to work on those to improve and to develop, maintain, and sustain a high-performance club. It's not going to be the team. The teams are going to be changing from year to year. But the club will remain the constant. And as such, I am recommending that the clubs be institutionalized. And I think we have some of the answers here. Number 5, we expect the manager coaches to organize and maintain the season's players and program files of record in order to retrieve data for the club leadership information system on a demand basis. Do we expect manager coaches to carry out a club-wide information deficit analysis in order to efficiently satisfy the demands as indicated by the club's pre-existing high-performance benchmarks, which I believe should already have been in place, but I guess it's never too late. Should we continue to expect the manager coaches to perform at their best in a low-level learning environment of a non-existing curriculum with the absence of high-performance social facilitators that by their very presence can instigate individual high performance among the leaders and the teams? Should we expect our manager coaches to track the club's growth and development progress by matching and comparing the finite numbers that are returned from measuring the quality of the key high performance indicators within a predetermined time frame? Do we expect them to oversee the recruitment process without specific training to do so by scientific means? And 10, do we expect them to interview and select their own staff, oversee or influence the youth academy, and then deliver winning teams at all levels? And this is only a start of the potential challenges that club leaders have. And yet, the Whisperer has 100 principles for our soccer football club development community to contemplate. But of course, questions are easy to ask. Teachers have no problems with posing questions. But whoever students might be, they will have to face the challenges alone, as in the case of most of our manager coaches. So it is better for all to find out questions and the answers together as posed by the Whisperer discussion prompters. I'm recommending you get the manual now. That can be done from Amazon and from the Whisperer website. I submit that the teachers and the students should work on the questions and the answers together. It would someday lead to a change of culture and a better and more responsible learning.